When an elephant gets angry, nothing can stop it. Today, you'll see absolutely insane moments. Elephants on the rampage. When an elephant gets angry, nothing can stop it. Today, you'll see absolutely insane moments. Elephants on the rampage. Don't blink. One towering bull steps into frame, and the pecking order rewrites itself in a heartbeat. The lead lion reads the posture. Square stance, low head, zero bluff, and bails. Momentum spreads through the pride, and within seconds, the clearing belongs to the elephant alone. A tight elephant formation advances as one, fanning tusks and shoulders to fill the horizon. Lions don't argue with that kind of mass. They break formation and scatter to the scrub. Dominance here isn't a charge, it's a wall that keeps walking. In mid-feed, the pride suddenly locks eyes with an approaching bull. You can feel the confidence drain. A few warning steps and the cats release the carcass. An elephant doesn't negotiate over food. It reclaims the entire space. "20 lions ring the scene, but the lone bull's body language is pure certainty. He never breaks stride, never lifts the trunk, just owns the center. The cats fade like smoke. Sometimes presence is the whole play." Separated from the herd, a mother shields her calf while lions test the angles. Every meter she pushes back toward the family tips the math. You're watching risk shrink until the window closes. A sudden trumpet, a dust cloud, and the pride erupts in panic as a bull barrels through the frame. The lesson is simple: keep distance from young elephants, or get moved. One silhouette on the skyline and every predator melts away. The scene resets to quiet with the elephant standing where the lions used to be. Lions rule until real royalty shows up. A single approach by the bull empties the field without a tussle. Head low, line straight, no sidestep. The charge breaks the pride's shape like glass. Cats scatter to the thorn, keeping eyes on the heavyweight as he takes the pan. A lion probes the limit and the elephant detonates forward. Swagger becomes sprint in one heartbeat. Big cats know when not to be brave. An enraged bull lifts and flips a buffalo with brutal leverage. It's raw, decisive power, the kind of impact that ends debates fast. A young elephant snaps a head kick that rocks a buffalo off balance. Curiosity turns into a harsh lesson about distance. Tight walls, panic echoes, and nowhere for cattle to flow. An elephant stamps through the corridor. One cow takes the blow while the rest pinball to safety. In a wide field, a cow finally has lanes to run. The bull surges, but space and speed give the bovine a clean exit. Luck backed by acreage. A buffalo tests a youngster. Mom storms in like a freight train. One warning rush is enough. The buffalo pivots out fast. Dust, horns, and shouting villagers as an elephant pushes through a herd. It looks chaotic, but the cattle read the path and all slip away intact. A stomp whistles past as a cow jukes at the last moment. Precision beats power for one lucky second. A bluff rush clears buffalo from a drinking spot. No contact, just authority. Territory is a conversation. The elephant always wins. Buffalo posture at the water's edge. The elephant answers with one step too many to ignore. The herd yields and the pan returns to calm. Hippo and elephant trade looks. Then the bull commits. One drive is enough to clear the channel. Nobody wants tusks in shallow water. Dozens of hippos pack the pool, but a lone elephant wades in like a tide. Bodies part around him. Collisions are bad business. The bull steps deeper and the water boils with fleeing shapes. Even hippos defer when a heavyweight refuses to blink. Irritated giant, crowded channel. Hippos and crocs both get shoved aside. It's less a fight than a moving boundary. A tiny calf squares up for a second like it owns the beach. Mom arrives, course corrects, and guides it back to the pod before tempers rise. The mood shifts and the elephant surges. Hippo mom and calf swing from stare down to full retreat. Sometimes discretion is survival. Guides call out an unusual sight. Elephant along the bank during a cruise. Hippos test, then yield. Only a tree pays the price. Count the heads. Hippos everywhere. The bull slides forward and the whole pool rearranges around him. A crocodile lies underfoot at the bank and meets the worst possible weight class. A few crushing stamps and the story ends. Evening light, a mother drinks, and a croc rockets up. Trumpets, churned water, and a trunk yanked free. The herd closes ranks and the moment passes. Another crocodile, same mistake. The bull hammers it in the margin where land and water trade places. A youngster's trunk is stuck in a croc's jaws. An older elephant charges like a battering ram and breaks the hold. Herd life saves lives. A furious flurry of feet churns the bank, dust flying, water exploding, and a trunk lashing like a whip to keep the reptile off balance. The crocodile vanishes under the hammering, then pops up at a desperate angle, using the surge to slither into deeper water. Brutal force sets the chaos. The croc survives by reading that chaos faster than we do. A lone elephant sizes the channel first, testing depth, footing, and current before committing to the line. Snaps and swirls flare from below, but calm weight distribution and sure steps keep the trunk above and the rhythm unbroken. In crocodile water, patience and balance beat panic and speed every single time. Two titans meet, horn to trunk, shoulder to shoulder, feeling for leverage without wasting energy. The elephant keeps steady pressure, converting inches into yards until the rhino yields the circle. No dramatic knockout, just patient dominance that turns strength into control. Rhino, mom, and calf rest at the pan until a bull arrives with that unmistakable make-room posture. He doesn't charge, he occupies. The stare holds, the steps are measured, and the pair sidestep with dignity intact. Territory enforced without a scratch. The rhino lowers its horn and shuffles, but the elephant keeps advancing like a moving wall. No trumpet, no rush, just mass applied with intent. When the ground itself seems to lean your way, the argument is already over. They posture and test, scraping for a better angle, until the rhino reads the terrain. Footing favors tusks. A smart pivot saves hide and pride, leaving the pan to the heavyweight who wanted it more. An edgy rhino tries a line. The bull settles in the center. Head low, ears set, feet planted. Confidence does what force would. Pressure without contact until the rhino's eyes break and the body follows. Several rhinos drift near a salt lick, but a single bull holds the lane. He barely moves, just enough to remind them who maps the space. The rhinos arc around the presence, not the path. A rhino eyes a youngster, then notices gray bodies aligning behind it. The plan evaporates in a heartbeat. Herd unity turns individuals into a front line nobody wants to test. Three elephants, two rhinos, tight water, signals fly, posture, dust, even territorial displays. In the end, mass and numbers redraw the map. Elephants keep the pan, rhinos slide to the margin. A worked up bull throws dirt and weight until the air itself feels heavy. The rhino takes the smart door out. No shame in leaving before a bad minute gets worse. The striped sprinter pops tall, shows profile, and considers a lane, then one step from the bull flips the math. The tiger chooses space over drama. Speed wins by not being there when tusks arrive. A probing rush from the tiger gets answered with a decisive forward blast. Momentum swings instantly. The cat pivots for cover with no second look. Big keeps ground because Big commits first. Another standoff dissolves by decision, not collision. The tiger reads posture, distance, and terrain, then ghosts out, clean, fast, and very alive. Wisdom is a kind of power too. Close-up shows the moment. Tail flick, shoulder roll, and the cat becomes a streak leaving the frame. That's what respect for mass looks like at 40 kilometers per hour. The wide frame shows the whole chessboard. Open ground, no cover, and a bad circling lane. One step from the bull changes the equation, and the tiger makes the smartest play. Cut losses, explode out, and live to sprint another day. Predators don't chase pride, they chase probabilities. The camera catches only dust where stripes used to be. Silence that says the calculation was right. A sudden surge across the flats, and the giraffe answers with a razor juke at the last heartbeat. Long legs plus open space turn a straight line into daylight, and momentum slides past harmlessly. Timing, not muscle, is the giraffe's real shield. And today, timing is perfect. If the ground were tighter or stonier, that miracle step might not exist. Lingering at the waterhole adds just enough hesitation for the bull to commit. Spray and dust explode as both giants scramble for footing, then peel apart like magnets reversing poles. One rule remains: waterholes run on right of way, and elephants usually hold the deed. Next time, that one last sip is a gamble the giraffe won't take. A mother with a calf steps in and her posture changes. Calm becomes corrective. One assertive drive clears the giraffes without contact. Hierarchy speaks in footsteps. Around young elephants, etiquette is replaced by certainty. The herd settles again only when the cow decides the radius is safe. The honey badger lives up to the legend, low, loud, and fearless, until a heavy kick lands flush. Toughness keeps it moving, but physics calls the score when several tons connect. Even myths have limits. The badger's best play is to convert fury into distance. A humbling clip that proves reputation can't outrun momentum. The herd flows like a gray river, and the leopard elects altitude. From the branches, a confrontation becomes a stare down, and the moment dissolves without a scratch. Survival favors the cat that climbs before it's needed. One quiet choice saves calories, skin, and the night's hunt. Two lionesses press a leopard's hard-won prize. Elephants roll through like referees with tusks. Pressure spikes, the spotted cat rides bark and branch to safety, and the scene ends as a lesson instead of an injury. In mixed company drama, the biggest shapes decide when the curtain drops. Tomorrow, every participant remembers this geometry. A wild elephant angles across National Highway 766 and tourists learn the golden rule. Keep rolling, give space, don't stall. Motion diffuses what horns would escalate. Distance buys safety when temper and tonnage meet. And the best souvenir is leaving nothing behind but tire tracks. That clip should play before every safari. Phones up, cars too close, and the bull surges in a warning wave. It's a bluff this time, but the message is clear. Respect the radius. Everyone drives away with video and a healthier caution. Next pullover, the zoom does the walking while engines stay ready. Boats drift near a mother with calves, and the river erupts. She charges, flips canoes, and people tumble into whitewater. One woman is briefly pinned under the trunk and still survives. Nursery rules are non-negotiable around elephants. Guides know it, and the current makes sure newcomers learn it fast. Respect saves lives. January 2018, Chobe National Park, Botswana. A breeding herd funnels across a dusty track when one bull keys on a parked safari jeep. Ears wide, head high, trunk curling, that unmistakable make-way posture. The guide holds position to avoid triggering a chase, but the bull commits and slams the vehicle hard enough to chip its tusk. Metal shudders, tourists gasp, and then silence except for gravel and trumpeting as the herd keeps moving. It's a blunt field lesson. Never stop in a corridor, keep engines low and escape lanes open, and don't wedge vehicles between an agitated elephant and its path. Dust settles slower than heartbeats. South Africa's Pilanesberg National Park. A mature bull squares to a safari truck filling the road with shoulder and shadow. Passengers duck between seats while the guide stays calm. Voice low, wheels straight. Incremental reverse, no sudden revs. For long seconds, the elephant looms, testing nerve and distance, then finally gives ground as the truck eases out. No collision, just fieldcraft and timing. Later, operators praise the guide's reading of posture over panic. Shaken guests accept counseling because adrenaline lingers even when bodies are safe. The takeaway is simple: respect the radius, avoid boxing an elephant, and let patience, not horsepower, diffuse tense wildlife moments. Different reserve, different mood. A bull closes fast, hooks the chassis, and actually flips a safari vehicle. Doors bang open, glass rattles, and instinct scatters people into the bush. For a breathless half minute, it's all dust, shouts, and pounding feet before the elephant recenters and moves off. Miraculously, the aftermath is bruises and shock, not tragedy. Scenes like this rewrite protocols. Buckle up even at low speed. Keep loads light. Park at angles that allow escape. Brief guests on staying put unless instructed. Habituation isn't tameness. Metal isn't armor. On wild roads, the only guarantee is that size and momentum win arguments. A A convoy pauses as a bull blocks the track. To shield a second vehicle of guests, the lead guide deliberately places his truck between them and the elephant, hoping to redirect pressure. The plan half works. The bull hooks, lifts, and heaves, tilting the pickup skyward like a toy before dropping it back. Tires thump dirt, passengers grip rails, then the guide nurses the truck out while the bull cools. Training covers wind, posture, and escape lanes, but sometimes the lesson arrives the hard way. Keep distance, avoid bottlenecks, and never assume yesterday's calm means today's safety. Courage helps. Geometry and respect prevent repeats. A furious bull squares up to a safari van and rocks it to the lip of tipping. Steel holds, nerves don't. Only reverse gear and space bring breath back. Heavy wildlife turns vehicles into toys. The lesson is simple: frame the shot from afar, or the subject frames you. Why strip branches when sugarcane rolls by? A savvy elephant halts traffic, raids a load, and trots off with dessert. It's funny until you're the driver explaining a trunk tax to dispatch. On wild roads, cargo isn't just weighed, it's negotiated with whoever's hungry. Two bulls test rank through slow pushes and careful neck twists, reading weight and footing more than rage. It's a chess match made of muscle, measured in inches and breath, not blood. The one who spends less energy looks strongest by the end, and keeps enough in the tank to court. When neither yields, stamina becomes the judge. Dust hangs while one frame grinds the other back, step by stubborn step, until resolve finally bends. The finish isn't explosive, it's inevitable. Even victors limp from wars decided by time. The ancient argument spills onto tarmac, horns blare, people scatter, and the giants lock up like it's open savanna. Roads mean nothing to animals debating rank. When the dust settles, the asphalt holds scuffs like signatures. Surges, stalemates, long resets. Two bulls wage an endurance war over mating rights. The one that manages energy and footing best wins more than the one that burns hottest. Dawn after dawn, they test the line until one finally owns it without question. On the Skukuza-Chakwane Road, two bulls meet like moving boulders and engage in slow, seismic shoves. No roars, no theatrics, just pressure, angle, and footwork, each testing tendons and leverage. You can hear only breath and gravel as trunks coil, uncoil, and shoulders grind. Tourists fall silent in their vehicles, windows up, engines idle. This is not a moment to honk or hurry. Inch by stubborn inch, the balance tilts. One bull yields a half step, then another, conceding the crown without collapse. The road exhales, dust hangs, and a timeless negotiation ends, etched deeper in memory than any sharp photograph. Heat haze trembles over the flats while the herd drifts like a mirage, scattered shadows on pale earth. From opposite arcs, two bulls peel away and collide, Foreheads braced, tusks testing, dust lifting in halos. Hearts in the safari trucks thud, even the wind seems to wait. They lock, reset, and lock again, trading inches rather than blows until one finds better footing and rolls the other back through sheer persistence. No victory lap, just breath and distance as the herd resettles around the new geometry. It's the moment every long, bumpy mile hopes for. Lightning without thunder, a crown won in silence.
Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.